They're here. Whoa, yeah, boys. Here we go. Blue, Outlier 5, and oh, look at this. Also a silver Outlier 5.
All right, come on, it's gotta be inside. Where is it?
Here we go. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Outlier 5 is officially in the house. All right, here we go. This is actually the first time I've thrown a blasted version of this. Oh, that's dead smooth. Whoa! All right, that's a good sign. Woo! Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good.
All right, so for Outlier 5, we chose 3 different colorways. Now, if you guys have seen my video on every yo-yo I've ever won a competition with, check these out. These were the ironies I used for 2012, 2013, and 2014. See, these days, I'm kind of like known for using this particular shade of blue yo-yo. But back in the day, like, the first yo-yo contest I ever won was with this kind of cool magenta. It's like in between a red and a pink. And this isn't a color that's really used anymore. So I thought I would do a little throwback and get a magenta one. And these look super similar. And the reason they look super similar is not only is it the same color, but it's the same material. If you guys look here, this is blasted 7075. And to complete the set, I won with a silver yo-yo in 2014. And that was this Iron JP 2013. And I thought I would just do a blasted silver here. If you kind of really zoom in on the yo-yo, you'll notice it has this like weird looking texture here. If you just look at a Logic or something like that, you'll notice that it's kind of really smooth and it almost looks perfect. Whereas this one, if you look at it, it's like, oh, why are there these like weird kind of marks? And those slight imperfections, that is indicative that this is 7075. Okay, the premium grade 7075 aluminium is difficult to anodize. We still did it, I'm pretty happy with it, but it never looks as kind of like picturesque perfect as 6061, which is why 6061 is more popular. See, this is the 7075 gloss. You see, it's not quite as shiny as like maybe a 6061 Outlier Plus. Now, to all of you guys who've been in the yo-yo community since the early, probably 2009, this is all old news to you guys. You guys are familiar with 7075. But for you new kids out there, it just goes with the territory. It's just the material that we've been given. Now, despite all the cosmetic inconveniences, the 7075 material plays so much better. Like, I wish I could all let you guys try like a 6061 Outlier 5. It felt light, weak, bendable. It was terrible. Reinforcing this with 7075 material, yes, it made it a little bit more expensive, and yes, you can't just, you know, make it look as pretty as 6061. But trust me, in terms of capabilities, performance, exponentially better. Way better. Okay, here we are. We have 1.
Oh,
We need more, don't we?
we need lot more.
Alright. Alan's not here today, so the tuning of these outliers comes to me. Alright, so up until this point, we've only pre-sold blue ones. So that's what I'm gonna be working on today. But just by the time this is out, we will also have this blasted silver and the blasted magenta available at offsetyoyo.com. Second, Outlier 5. Oh! Oh! Yo! I think this design's a good one, Mom. Oh! Oh! Also great. Alright, let me walk you guys through what I'm testing for when I detect its smoothness, okay? So, alright, let's say I get this yo-yo, right? And I throw it down, okay? See this, how it has like a little bit of vibe there? That's not vibe, okay? That's not what I'm checking for. What I'm checking for is, once I kind of put my finger there, how smooth does it spin? The best yo-yos just feel like there's no vibration whatsoever. And that's what I'm checking for. There's a lot of people who are like, oh my god, like they'll do something like this and be like, yo, my yo-yo's vibey. But if you touch it, it's like dead smooth. So like, please know what vibe is before you email Alan at admin@offsetyoyo. He's been struggling.
Okay, this is everything you need. Wait, hold on.
Alright, truth be told, I could probably unbox the silver and the magenta ones, but now that the whole emergency is more or less over, it's all sorted, right, Mum?
Yeah, all sorted.
I'm just gonna leave those to Alan. There's one other thing I want to talk to you guys about. Alright, check this out. Deviant 5. There's the silver. And we have the magenta. Boom, boom. You guys didn't think we'd upgrade the Outlier and leave the Deviant out, would you? Okay, we did that once for Outlier 3, but not this time. Oh my god, that's so smooth. Oh. Now on its own, it looks pretty similar to Deviant Plus, but Deviant Plus, it is 55 millimeters wide, so it's 5 millimeters wider than Deviant Plus, has a lot of the similar weight distribution, and Deviant 5 is made entirely out of 7075. Finally. All right, now here's something I've probably never told anyone, but I'm gonna share this with you guys. See, the whole point of Deviant is that if you guys can't afford Outlier, I get it, it's an expensive yo-yo, you have something that's almost as good for like a fraction of the price. And so every Deviant model up until this point has been 6061 aluminium, and that has allowed us to keep costs down. But unbeknownst to you guys, for every Deviant we've ever released, there exists a 7075 prototype. Now, truth be told, this particular 7075 yo-yo, this one kind of sucked. We just basically cloned the design from 6061 to 7075, and this thing plays like a heavy brick. But this right here, this is a 7075 Deviant Plus. This is one of the best, if not the best monometal yo-yo I have ever tried in my entire life. And I never released it. You see, 6061, 7075, they're just different, right? Now, it's true 7075 is stronger, but if you do a conservative design, sometimes there are some designs that are better in 6061. Now, while the Deviant can be made well in 6061, it can be made even better in 7075, especially if you kind of thin out the walls and then you add a little bit more weight there. This thing plays basically like a bimetal. Now, releasing these just kind of made everything seem cluttered. Imagine there was like Deviant Plus and then there was Deviant Plus 7075. It's a cluttered mess. And so I kind of just abandoned this until Zenon came out. I even offered Xavier, I was like, hey, like, do you want to make it out of 7075? And Xavier's not a huge fan of that material because 7075 is harder than 6061. And so 6061 is kind of softer in the hand, and so if it smacks you, it's actually less painful. So Xavier likes these really gentle, soft, rounded yo-yos. This is like a dense, strong, like very angular profile material. For Deviant 5, considering the Outlier 5 has a 7075 body, I opted to make the Deviant 5 entirely out of 7075 aluminium, which makes this a little bit more expensive than the Deviant Plus, but for those of you kids who haven't tried a 7075 monometal yo-yo, you're missing out. This is... You see, finally, at an evolutionary standpoint and a material standpoint, we're the same materials now. These were all 7075, they had a soul to them that you can't quite replicate, and these are also 707. Now, we worked really hard on this yo-yo. It was super difficult to make. I'll make an entirely separate vlog about the Deviant 5, but this captures my imagination. It basically breathes life and excitement back into monometal designs for me. You see, 6061 was never really my thing. If I was to use a monometal, I always opted for 7075. I feel like I'm playing, like, quite literally an irony from the future. Like, it has that soul in it, but it's just really wide. It has the exact same texture. It has the exact same color. It's like, woo! Maybe I should recreate some of my old freestyles. Comment down below if you guys want to see that. And for those of you who are asking if 55mm wide is too wide to do intricate tech tricks, it can do rancid milk without really breaking a sweat. So right now, Outlier 5 and Deviant 5 are available on the Offset Yo-Yo website. They're available on launches. Also, if you guys go on the Offset Yo-Yo website right now, we're doing this massive Black Friday sale. There's like a bunch of crazy deals. Things like the Outlier Plus is like, it's reduced in price. Everything is reduced in price. Go ahead, check them out. If you guys want to get these, we have a few bundles with them. We have this mega Black Friday bundle. They can get them for slightly cheaper if you buy a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. Deviant 5 video is still yet to come. I'm working on it right now. I'm really tired, a little sick if I'm being honest. All right, I'll see you guys next time.